Hello guys, this is Bull Cable back with another video, and today we're actually going to be comparing the Mortar decks with the Expo decks. Both very hated decks in the community of Clash Royale at the moment, but my personal opinion on these decks are they are a strategy and they can be countered. It's just, it may seem like a cheap way to win, but to be honest guys, it's a legit strategy, and it's a quite fun to play with. You can't really slag it off until you've actually used it. I mean, I'm not particularly good at it. I don't use it too much, but I'm just doing this for the video in comparison, just to compare the Mortar and the Expo. So basically we made two decks. This is the deck I used with the Expo, and I'm going to look at some replays with the Mortar and just basically see our mistakes, and let's just have a look here. So here's our first battle, and we used the Mortar in this deck. We did not have any of the elixir collectors, but it's basically the same sort of strategy in how we play this. So we actually started in Arena 7, and you can see we lost quite a few games, so we get put down back in Arena 6. But we're going to be putting on ×2, guys, just to speed things up a little. It's not too fast. So here we go. I placed the Mortar. I placed the Mortar and then placed the Inferno. And the Mortar, I feel like the Mortar is just, in terms of defense, it's pretty good at defending, but the Expo is better at defending, and the Expo is better at attacking. I'm not really sure. My Mortar's level 4, and you'll see later on my Expo's only level 1, and you can rip a base up with an Expo level 1. I am just seriously misplacing these Mortars at the start here. I do manage to get some damage later on. I'm just concentrating on defending at the moment here because he is using Barbarians. I don't really know why I'm not using the Fireball against the Barbarians. It's just a huge mistake. But we've got the Tesla coming in here. We've got the Mortar. I set up a sort of little mini defense. I lay the Mortar and the Tombstone, and the Mortar just will obviously go for the defenses first. But we've got the Mortar here, but it just wants to go for all the troops. Now the Expo would do the exact same thing, but the Expo is, I feel like the Expo is more efficient at killing troops. The Mortar it's just not as good. Of course, it's a common card, and I think it costs less elixir to lay as well, which is understandable. We did lose that game there. It wasn't the best Mortar. It was me basically trying the Mortar out. So we're going to be going into the second attack here, and just basically showing you a proper attempt at the Mortar deck. So here we go. We're going to watch this here. Let's go. Right. So we've got another Mortar deck. I'm going to maybe keep this one on ×1 here for you guys. And so we go on to placing the Tesla basically down that side there. Just waiting it out. We're going to get the Inferno placed pretty soon. We really need to take that giant out. Then we get the Tombstone, and so we're just going to be trying to defend here. We don't have the Mortar at the moment, so we're just basically holding off until we get the Mortar ready. So we take that out. The Musketeers come in all over here. We shoot that. We have got ourselves some Prince. I should have definitely have waited to lay them Goblins there, and I lay the cannon quickly to distract the Prince. I lay a bomb. We take out the Prince and the Musketeer. So he does take some damage there. So I prepare myself up for a Mortar placement here. And then we get the Tesla right in front of the Mortar. But that giant is placed first. So that's why I lay the Goblins to try and kill that giant, but the giant is just too good at countering if you're too fast. So this certainly can be countered, guys, if you're just not careful. Obviously I'm not the most experienced Mortar player in the game. I'm just playing it as a normal person does, looking at what other people do, and it is not very good against players like these decks here. You really need to have a solid defense up. And the Mortar, when it actually eventually hits the building, it doesn't do particularly much damage. Not compared to the Expo. whatsoever. The Expo is just definitely 100% better than the Mortar. It doesn't matter that it costs less to cast. It's all about getting that Mortar down. So we're getting some damage away now, but as you can see, it's just an absolute nightmare. It's not as good as the Mortar as the Expo. So we're just going to skip it forward and watch one of the Expo decks that I use, and you'll see that it just goes so much better. Obviously, the deck is designed around an Expo deck that I originally made. I should have probably have tested the Mortar with the exact same deck as the Expo, but we'll see here. We're going to be showing you guys this last attack. This is actually a draw here with this Expo, and I think it's a really good... I mean, I actually do enjoy playing this. It's really dirty, but it's so fun to play with. So we first go up with the... He plays the Spear Goblins. I lay the Tesla. He lays the Giant Tower. I lay an Inferno down the right. I get some Elixir pumps going. Then we get the Mirror going. Get another Elixir pump just to start getting some Elixir flowing in. It's a really, really good thing to do. So then we get basically the Tombstone is a solid defense to distract anything. So then the Hog comes in, gets a few hits, but it's okay. Get that Expo set up now, get that Inferno, and we're blasting away. So as you can see here, this Expo, sorry, is just absolutely destroying the base. Get a lot of damage in there, which I'm pretty happy with. So from now on, we've still got all these Elixir pumps going. We are definitely ahead. We get another Tesla to distract his Hog, and a setup for another Expo, but he lays that really tactical good Giant Skeleton, but I do manage to get a little bit more damage into his base before that bomb exploded. So I'd set up for another Tesla, but he hits on to his Hog. So I realize I probably should go down with the... I think actually, this is obviously going to be a draw now. I don't actually manage to take his base down. I use the fireballs to try and do some damage, but we just are a bit late. I try and get another Expo away here, but we obviously look at the time. I get the arrows. He's only got 11 damage left, and we obviously lose it. We just about to lay the fireball, and we lose. So it was a very close loss there. Well, it wasn't a lose. It was a draw. It was a very close draw. And we're going to be doing one live attack for you guys. Exact same deck. The best deck compared to the Mortar. Expo beats Mortar. Simple as that. It's not my favourite deck, but it is fun to use. So we're going to be getting that Elixir Collector down straight away. Always lay your Elixir Collectors next to your Night Tower, because of the fact that they might accidentally hit it. So we've got that nice little Tesla there. Take his Expo out. We're actually playing another Expo deck, which is not a surprise. It is a good deck. So we'll get the arrows there, destroy his minion horde. So everything's looking good so far. Just weighing it out, see what he plays here. We might need to play a Tombstone just to use some Elixir up. Yeah, we're going to use a Tombstone to use some Elixir. Then we're going to set ourselves up for an Expo now, hopefully. Yep, we've set ourselves for an Expo. We've got the Tesla here. The Inferno is going to beat his. Then we're going to take out the cannon, and then we're going to be hitting the base pretty soon. Going to get that. There we go. We're on the base. Fireball comes out now to defend from them barbarians. Looks good. Looks good. And we get one barbarian on, but we've got a lot of damage onto that base. So we've got another Elixir Collector popping up here, and we've got that Tombstone just for defense there. I'm tempted now to either lay another Elixir Collector. I'm just going to place it, just be hope for the best here, because he laid his, so he was going to be low on Elixir there. I could have laid a defense. We've got the defense ready now anyway if he wants to push for a small attack. He's definitely going to be on max Elixir at any second. So I'm going to definitely place my Inferno, and get that cannon down. Then we've got slowly going on to his Tesla. We're going to take his, yes, perfect. So I'm going to try the Expo now. Then we get the tombstone for defense, getting that fireball ready again. For, yes, perfect, absolutely perfect. Then we're going to be on that base now. Now we've got his Tesla now. I'm going to lay another Tesla for defense, but we've got that Inferno ready. Then I'm going to place another Expo down the right hand side. Get the arrows ready. Tombstone ready. Oh, we lost the base. He done a really good Expo there, guys. Perfect example of a good Expo. I'm going to get a Tesla ready, fireball ready. Bang. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a very good Expo. Oh, well done. We lost. We lost, guys. No. As you can see, I'm not the best Expo player in the game, and that is just a perfect example of it doesn't work for everybody, and you can't hate on it, guys. You cannot hate on the Expo decks. If they play it well, they play it well. It can be countered, and it's not. I don't see it getting nerfed. I mean, it's a legit, proper, good strategy. So please stop hating on the Expos. Good deck. Can be countered. As you can see, I lost. I'm not the best Expo player though. I much prefer a solid. I'm like you guys. I prefer a normal deck, maybe Hog's Prince, but it's a good strategy, guys. Give it a chance. That is pretty much it for the video. We've found out that the Expo is better than the Mortar, and just to stop hating on both decks. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Please subscribe for more Clash Royale videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.